Hey everybody, Talia here. Today I'm going to teach you how to freaking reinvent yourself when you have no clue what to do next in your life. And because I'm a vain AF person, we're going to focus mostly on reinventing you through your looks. Because believe it or not, the spirituality of reinventing yourself will literally catch up when you do what it is that I'm about to tell you. Number one, go out and get a freaking different hair color. Oh my God, but I don't want to dye my virgin hair. But oh my God, I don't want to cut my hair. I don't want to this. I don't want to that. You want to enter a new era, but the only thing you're focused on is, I don't want to. The new version of you don't want you to be so freaking boring. The new version of you is like, this is what you need. You need to go out there and try something new. And you know what? You know what a haircut, you know what a hair dye, you know what a new hairstyle will do to you? It will put you in a position where you can't do anything but step into the new version of yourself. That is why getting a new haircut is literally key. That is literally like the way to like activate your new self. The next tip is slightly unethical, but I am an unethical growth coach. So go out and spend some money on something that you usually wouldn't spend money on. Like, go out and spend $100 on a good meal. Go out and spend $150 on some makeup you would never get. You are probably having a hard time stepping into the new era of yourself because you are not letting your reality catch up with your actual self. Like, you're not letting yourself catch up to who you're supposed to be because you're so caught up in feeling like, well, I don't know where the money is going to come from. I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford this in the future. That is literally you going back into the old version of yourself. That's like, when you say that, that's how you confirm that. That's why sometimes you got to splurge. Sometimes you got to go out and you got to buy something you would never buy for yourself. One thing I can recommend for every single girly to start doing is have some type of beauty treatment that you get done, that you, no matter what, you have to spend money on it. Because that will actually be like, okay, every month I got to make sure I got my nails done. So I got to make sure I have the money for that. It will actually put you in a position where it's like, okay, this is something I need to get done. So the money will be there. And then you'll start realizing, oh, I can actually finesse myself, gaslight my brain into making more money if I'm actually someone who is taking more chances with money. Don't go gamble. I'm not promoting that, but it's kind of like with investing. You got to put 10% of your stocks into something that you've never done before. You are not actually sure like whether this company is going to go off or whether it's going to be bust, but you got to try it out. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm not telling you to go mortgage your house or something. No, what you got to do is you got to take some money and spend it on something you've never spent money on before. See how your energy changes when suddenly you're stepping into something you've never done for yourself before? Yep, it's that simple. Go and getting your nails done, go and getting your hair done, go and doing whatever it is you probably have never done. Do it. We right here. We're not going anywhere. Number next, stop listening to the same people all the time. And by saying this, I'm telling you, you got to clear out your feed sometimes. I could really recommend for you to go in your, your social medias. Like, your algorithm is basically your reality. Like, that's the reality you're creating. And if you're not continuously clearing it and updating it, you're not going to find new things that resonate with your life. You're just going to create that for yourself. That's how your life goes. That's how life works. That's how social media works. That's why social media is so good at stealing your attention. I love it when I steal your attention. Wink. What you got to do is you got to clear your feed. You got to go out and clear the feed. And then go search for stuff you like. Search for freaking fashion. Search for this and this and that. Search for stuff you've never searched for before. Oh my God. Actually, these tips weren't actually all about looks. Anyways, next tip. Next tip is wear style you've never worn before. And you might say, oh my God, but Talia, this is my true self. I can only wear this type of style. I can only wear that type of style. I can only be a clean girl. I can only have this way. I can only do the... Who said that? Did your mom say that? You know when your mom tells you, oh, you can only wear this type of shirt to church, or you can only do this type of thing for this, and you're like, who told you that? You're doing that to yourself. On the other side of you trying something new might be the biggest blessing in this world, in this universe. That's why I recommend every single person to go out and have some fun with their style. For many years, I used to dress only in streetwear. And if you followed me for a while, you'll know I've said this before, but I'm always going to say it. I dressed only in streetwear. And I was like, you know what? I gotta try something new. I used to really defend my style. I used to be like, I can only wear streetwear. And if I don't wear streetwear, then I'm not my true self, whatever. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to let go of my attachment to streetwear. Ooh, we're talking attachment theory and style at the same time. See, we go deep here. We go deep. Anyways, I was like, okay, we're going to let go of that. And I started dressing more classy, started wearing high-heeled boots with the fur, apple bottom jeans. I actually have boots with the fur. The whole club, the whole matcha cafe was looking at her. She hit the floor because she had to go to the toilet because the caffeine was too strong. Anyways, I used to go, I used to be very like adamant about always saying that my style is my style and no one's ever going to be able to tell me that that's not my style. And I was like, okay, we're trying something new. Because I was telling myself, we got to try something new. Girl, you can't be stuck on that because you're ever expanding. And I was like, okay, if my style is truly this, I'll circle back to it. It will come back to me. I literally sold all my clothes. Only do this if you're ready for a true freaking expansion. I sold all my clothes. I started just wearing like really classy girl stuff. And honestly, it's a vibe. I love it. I like going all full classy girl sometimes. Just like looking like a mob wife. Looking like Wolf of Wall Street with 57 tattoos and a labubu. Anyways, next thing I did is I realized, oh, it's not actually that dangerous to step into a new era of myself and become a different version of myself. And then I realized I can do whatever if I want. I can wear streetwear one day. I can be dressed in, I can look like Adam Sandler one day. I can look like Margot Robbie another day. I can literally cut off my hair tomorrow. Nothing would happen. I could go bald. I would look hot bald. I would look so hot bald. Comment down below if I should go bald. I'll go bald. I'll dye my hair like green. I'll get a tooth gem. Whatever. That's something that's going to change your life, changing your style. I kind of want to do fashion videos. Do you guys want me to do like aesthetic videos about finding your style? If you know, you know. And if you don't know, we're not talking. Some of you might know. And the next thing you're going to have to do if you want to step into a new era of yourself is just take better care of yourself. You got to spend more money on your appearance because it will signal to the world that you don't deem yourself as someone who's only worthy of the freaking necessities of this world. That's a clear thing you got to do if you want to step into a new era of yourself. Go out, spend some money on getting some tooth strips so you can whiten your teeth. Get yourself a nice toothbrush. Doesn't even have to be an electric one. I don't like electric toothbrushes. They're scary. Also, sometimes they don't charge. What's up with that? Anyways, and go and get yourself, go to a dermatologist if you can afford it. You can even get dermatologist time online for like $30. And you can get tretinoin prescribed. You can literally clear up your skin. That will change your life in a heartbeat. And you will step out knowing that, hey, I actually put money into yourself. And when you put energy and money into yourself, your life will change. That's the law of attraction. Where energy goes, energy flows. When you put your money and your energy into yourself, you will get more money from the world. Abundance mindset, done. Anyways, that was a little video about how you can reinvent yourself very quickly. I have more tips. Maybe I should just continue doing the video. I just wanted to check in and tell you at the end of this video that I was supposed to be filming more of this video, but then I broke my tripod because I stepped on it. How dumb do you freaking have to be? I have to order a new one now. Yay! Anyways, thank you for watching.